Hey, I'm Stephen Wener of Whistle Realty, brokered by EXP, and I wanted to just talk about what it's like to work with online leads. First, I wanted to give you a little bit of a brief history as to who I am, as I've been in this business for about 25 years, and I've cut my teeth on online lead conversion when companies first started actually pushing out zip codes. So I've been doing this for about 7-8 years, made tens of thousands of phone calls, and every year consistently, I've also converted enough of these leads to always make a six-figure income just from online leads. A lot of people don't know how to approach an AgentZip lead or a CloseZip lead. And what I wanted to do was just express how to open up a conversation with these people, because what so many of us don't really understand is these people are browsing online. They actually have some sort of a mindset about real estate in that very moment. First thing that you really need to understand is speed to lead. Nobody can tell you what's going to happen in their life 5 minutes from now, 50 minutes from now, 5 days from now. And unfortunately, the typical person calling these leads is calling 12 to 15 hours later, where you really need to call in the first 30 seconds. The reason being, and why speed to lead is one of the most critical factors, is because that person, when you're engaging them about real estate, is basically giving you permission to call them because you just got this inquiry. So you get an inquiry, as soon as you can, 30 seconds or less, make that phone call, because their mindset is real estate. Their mindset isn't work. Their mindset isn't, I have to get back to my work after this break. This mindset isn't, I have to deal with my children. Their mindset is they are literally in a real estate space. So when you give them a call and they pick up the phone, what are you normally saying? How are you scripting this for yourself? Do you even have a plan? And most people don't. And the unfortunate part about that is when you don't have a plan, you're gonna you know yourself to death, and you're gonna fumble the conversation. So easiest way to have an opening sentence with these people when they pick up and say, hello, is, hey, it's Steve. I'm just reaching out. I just got your inquiry about the property you inquired on through CloseZip or AgentZip, and I wanted to make sure that I can give you all the information you need about that property. I'd love to speak with you about it. What is it that caught your eye? Something, anything that's gonna actually get them to speak. You can't just say, hi, this is Steve. I'm from so-and-so real estate agency. What's up? That doesn't do anything for them. You have to lead them down the rabbit hole. So, hey, this is Steve. I'm just giving you a quick call back. You inquired about a property about 30 seconds ago. I don't know if you're still on your phone or your computer, but what is it about that particular property that I can help you with? Or what would you like to know? Now you're gonna get them into a talking mood. Because if you give them an option to say no to you or hang up, hey, do you have a second to talk about this? Or I'd love to know a little bit more. Oh, I'm at work, I'm busy. Versus leading them with something. And then the biggest thing is once they open their mouth to reply to you, do you have a plan to move forward? And the one acronym that I teach over and over again and that I use myself is LP Mama. I always want to know, what's their location? What's the price point? Are they working with a mortgage broker yet? Do they already know about their financing? Is there a professional like myself that's already engaged with them? What's their timing look like? And I'm always going to go through those things: location, price, mortgage agent, motivation, and appointment. What you don't want to do is allow somebody to control the conversation. You need to control that conversation. Hey, what was it about that property that caught your attention? Well, this probably isn't a good time. Totally understand. Are you at work, or is there something that's keeping you from just answering that super quick question? Well, I'm at work. Awesome. Are you really looking at a property in the next 3 to 6 months that you're looking to purchase or sell? We didn't really get into that. Let them lead you, because you don't want them to control the conversation. You need to make notes. You need to understand who this person is, because it typically takes 8 to 9 attempts to get them on the phone or to respond. So never, ever blow the opportunity when you have them on the phone, because you need to know what you need to know in order to really follow up with a purpose. Without having any idea if they've got a true inquiry that's going to lead to something in the next 3 to 6 months or even a year from now. Once you have them, you have to grip that opportunity. You have to take it all the way down the rabbit hole. And if they're going to say something like, I really do want to talk about it, but I can't right now, set a time. Hey, I also received your email, jane@gmail.com. Is that the best email for you? Yeah. What time works best for me to reconnect with you after you're done work? Oh, you can call me at 5. Awesome. I'm going to send you a calendar invite to your email. Will that work? Sure. Okay, great. I'm going to send it right now as soon as we conclude this call. Please accept, and I'll call you back at 4:30 or 5. Will that work for you? Yes. And in the meantime, I'm also going to forward you just a few basic questions that will give you an idea of what I'd love to discover. Are you comfortable answering those questions as well when you might have your next break at work, so I can be prepared for our call at 4:30 or 5 o'clock? Yes. If you pay attention to what I'm doing, I'm actually creating more dialogue. I'm being friendly and professional about what I'm dropping on them. And I'm also seeing if they do forward me all of that information, then when I call back at 4:30 or 5, whenever we confirm that call, I know where I'm going and I'm asking for permission and I'm controlling the conversation. Because what you can't do in any of these opportunities is blow it because you were afraid. And typically we're afraid to have these conversations because we don't know how to navigate that conversation. So LP Mama, always want to know that location, always that price point. Where are they in their financing? Is there a professional helping them? How soon are they looking to move? And then schedule the appointment. If you're not going to do this, somebody else will, and somebody else will beat you to the punch because you did not take the initiative to find the information and lead the conversation. With all that being said, you have that one opportunity, and these leads will get you that opportunity because the more contacts you have in CloseZip and AgentZip, they serve you up with an abundance of leads. Daily, if you're doing the pay-as-you-go through CloseZip, I mean, you can do whatever you want as many times as you want. And statistically, you're going to make contact. But when you make contact, you have to drive them through that entire conversational funnel so you can demonstrate professionalism and trust so they'll want to look forward to that conversation they're going to have with you because you didn't give up and you actually did initiate something and you acted like professional. So I'd love to continue all of this in a series that we're going to always push out so that we can help you convert all of these leads. You can always reach me, Stephen, at agentzip.com with any questions that you may have. But I'd love to hear your success stories as well, or any of the trials or tribulations you're having so that we can continue to answer these questions and push them forward for you so we can help you with your conversion. I'm Stephen Wener of Wener Realty, brokered by EXP, with all things AgentZip and CloseZip.